with these two fighters should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First we have Larry Holmes, one of the all-time great heavyweights, tipping the scales at 213 pounds. And his opponent. And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali, but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one. He is the greatest.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
So, all the talking's done.
All right.
Now, let's get down to it.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Surely will get a world title shot. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
There might be more action here. Jabs to the body, haven't seen a lot of those. Has to be careful for that receipt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Keep the momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring. Use the jab, use the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just a match made in heaven.
You don't want to trade shots. he misses with that jab. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Holmes in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there, get the job done.
Go out there and win this next round. Keep smart. Same again, don't change too much yet. Keep smart when you go out.
Get it started in round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Now gonna get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. He's gonna go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Let him get back. Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Both men step back for just a moment. Throws the jab but does not score. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident. so easy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like it. Good work. Quickly switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
And there's the bell for round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. This is the danger.
Well done with that counter shot. Carry that into the next round.
You've got to take that confidence away.
Let's start the 6th. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. And he misses with that jab. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to have thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocketer.
They exchange punches. Right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. So here we go, it's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Punch, counter punch. Just got rocked, and Larry Holmes goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
Let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Holmes. And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength. Preparation is how you are going to do it.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That punch is beginning to take its toll. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back, that's when they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Well done with that counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. And every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no